Let's have a warm welcome for Steve Grogan. Steve Grogan, come on, folks.
Good evening, good evening. My name is Steve Grogan. I was raised Irish Catholic, but I'm only practicing Irish. Nothing against the Catholics, but, you know, I believe in gay marriage, and I believe in a woman's right to choose, especially if that kid is mine. Choose. Also, fuck Christmas. It's cold and overpriced as a Long Island date. And don't give me this shit about snow and how pretty it is. Snow is like a stripper. It's nice to look at from behind glass, but you don't want to be all up in it. Stained and sloppy. Christmas movies, let me save you a couple hours. Life sucks. Hey, an angel. Done. Christmas songs fall into 3 categories. I miss you and it's fucking Christmas. Holy shit, I'm excited it's Christmas. And hallelujah, there's a kid in a barn. That's it. Santa Claus. Big fat white guy with a lot of people working for him while he takes all the glory and gives a little bit away to the little people. That's right, Santa's a Republican. Fuck him too. Tourists infesting my city just to see a big tree with a naked gold guy under it. Go home. Stop packing my trains and making them run shittier than they normally do. While we're at it, fuck the MTA. MTA stands for money thrown away. Can't fight them though, they can do whatever they want. Raise the fares and cut the service. Because much like this, it may be expensive, but I needed to get to work in the morning. My boss is here, chose front row, of course. So if you see me tomorrow in a Santa suit ringing a bell, you'll know why. But, yeah, it's just trains will make you hate people. Next train operator that says, there's a train right behind us, I pray he's saying that from a prison cell someday. Same goes for the bus driver that says there's plenty of room in the back. You ever on a train and it gets empty enough for some asshole to do pull-ups on the bar? Like you just walked into some ghetto gym membership? And it's usually some skinny kid too. It looks like if he swallowed a cookie, I'd be able to read the word Oreo through his stomach. The pull-ups ain't working and the girls ain't watching Bruce Banner. Sit the fuck down. There's no room for that shit anyway, because Cindy Newmom is over here giving juice boxes to her little 4-year-old mistake that's still in a giant stroller. Later on, she'll decide that a crowded subway staircase at rush hour is the perfect place to teach little Sarah how to walk. Come on, honey. One at a time. Teach your kid to walk at home, moron. I'm sure there's an app for that. Ahead of little Sarah will be a 75-year-old man still struggling to keep up with the workforce, so he has money for Atlantic City. Stay home, Grandpa, and let me get to work on time so you could take my check. That's why if I get a seat on the train, I ain't giving my seat to anybody. Sorry, pregnant lady. I wear condoms, I get a seat. That's it. I'm like an old Asian lady that way. I'll take that seat even if you're in it. Couples making out on the train. Do I really have to watch you lick your girlfriend on my commute home? Was it the graffiti or the aroma of homeless piss that put you in such a romantic mood? Yeah, the room. I guess I sound a little bitter because I'm single. Girls like the voice over the phone, it's nice and sexy, but then I always show up. So white, there's not even lights on me right now, I'm just fucking glowing. And this build doesn't help either. I'm looking at my reflection back there. I look like an alcoholic Muppet. I love the Muppets. I talk about them often. I look at the Muppets the same way I look at girls. I like different ones on different days for different reasons. But every once in a while, I get really close to one and find some other guy's hand up their ass. Been dating single mothers lately because you reach a certain age where that's all there is. And dating a single mother is cool because when you're done having sex, there's usually some sort of video game system in the house to pass the time. Plus, it's a really young kid, like 5 years old or younger. Anyone have one of these fucking things at home? Yeah. Then sex stops. Then you're just sitting there in your 30s waiting for bedtime, watching Wonder Pets with a heart on. Over the summer, I got that call, and not a lot of people know, but I got the call from this girl, and she said that she got tested and she might have an STD. And when a girl tells you she's pregnant, a lot of things go through your head. For me, it was... I said, my father told me about marriage when I was 11. He said, don't ever get married. I don't care how pretty she is, and I don't care how much you love her, and I don't care how good it smells down there. Sooner or later, it turns into your mother. My father worked 2 jobs his whole life, sometimes 3, and when I asked him recently, why would you do that to yourself? He said, because Stevie was hungry. So imagine my reaction when this girl tells me she's KID positive. I'm like, son of a bitch. I'm like, I need a bigger drink and a passport. Abortion wasn't even a consideration because I was raised a certain way and I refused to pay for something I can do on my own. But there's no baby. I don't want my friends to get freaked out. Let's just say things work themselves out. The Grogans have a history of not living up to their potential. Little broken Trojan Grogan was no different. Scared me out of sex for a little while, though. I had to go back to porn, which was easy because I have a wide variety. Actually, with me, it's more wide than variety because I like that chunky stuff. I have a little bit of everything except kiddie porn, obviously, because I think it's extremely cruel to the cats. But anyway, that's disgusting. I apologize. So, but I did go back to the shaky hand thing for a while. I had this going. This used to be just a foreplay thing I did, but then it became full-time when, you know, I am Irish, and much like my lifting jobs, what I lack in size I have to make up for in work ethic. But they seem to like it. I got this like vibrating thing. I go in and out and up and down. I got this anarflexic thing that goes on while I do it, and I call this the Michael J. Fucks. Speaking of shakes, I was in McDonald's recently, and I saw this guy come in with like a whole bunch of kids. One of them was his, I could tell, because he had that look that parents have, that mixture of exhaustion and regret. Daddy, 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 that kind of thing. So he just rang up $68 at the register, and I'm like... So I leave, because I'm not waiting for this asshole and his 417 nuggets or whatever the fuck he just said. So I leave, and I say, wow, Why would someone spend $68 at McDonald's when condoms only cost $7? Thanks a lot, guys. I'm out of time.
Let's hear it for Steve Grogan. Steve Grogan, let's have him.